Someone forced me to buy a new phone. I need to go live on my iPad. Hold on. Pause. Also, I just got a notification from TikTok that I can now post videos up to 30 minutes long. So when I get the chance, I'm going to print the script from like an episode of Friends and just act it out and post that. That's what I'll be doing this summer. Hello? Hello? The fuck is that? Weird. Okay. I've never been this early to anything. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I have like absolutely one brain cell. I think I said that last week. I loved last week. Can I just say I'm loving the new format I've been trying with doing just like the Google Doc and we explore stuff together. I know it's not as formal, but I'm very much into it. I should take a poll. I do still like the other one though. I'm definitely gonna do that. But this is really, I'm having a fun time with. But anyway, yay, a stream, a reason to live. Let me know if you have one for me. But someone, like, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, literally continuously tag me on Twitter and be like, bitch, go buy a phone. Because I need a new phone so bad, and I'm just too lazy to deal with it. Like, I just don't feel like going and figuring out, like, what storage I need. I have, like, 1,000 TikTok drafts. Whatever. I guess those are gone. I don't care. I have no idea what they are. But I just like haven't wanted to go through the process of ordering it, and like I'm in a good financial position right now, which I love that for me because I have not been for a while, but we're now thriving. So like I have the money to get the phone. I just don't feel like actually getting the phone. So I just haven't done it. And this is the problem. It's like I have one brain cell. Oh, I left the door open. So this is the problem, is like the main thing that it's fucking up. I'm going to shut the door. Can you hear me? Probably. The main thing that it's fucking up is when I start recording a video, and it doesn't matter what platform, like through the camera, on TikTok, my Instagram story, whatever, it like stops and glitches at the beginning where like it can't pick up the audio and the video at the same time. So every video I do is like glitched at the beginning, and I just made a really fucking good TikTok and it was really fucked up. And I really just need a new phone. But I just don't want to get one. I don't want to deal with it. It's so annoying. And I'm so beholden to Apple. I just, like, don't want to give them $1,000. Like, I just don't feel like dealing with it and giving them $1,000. I'm going to stand. Like, let's stand. Fuck it. We're standing. You know that meme where it's like, Home Alone, you know what that means. Dog on the counter. That's how I feel right now. And I feel like with my hair like this, I kind of look like a golden retriever. I feel like this is going to read as the weirdest thing ever. Like, I'm going to look at this video on YouTube and be like, are you okay? What's going on with you all? Someone got fired? You got fired? I'm sorry. I was about to say, did you deserve it? But what I meant is, like, was it out of the blue? Or, like, did you know? Like, what was the situation is what I'm trying to ask. Do you work at Red Lobster? Because I heard, okay, so Red Lobster. So apparently they're closing a fuck ton of locations. Haven't been there in years, not personally affected by it. Everyone keeps tagging me that Chili's is closing, not acknowledging that. But anyway, apparently Red Lobster told their employees through their fucking, like, scheduling app. Like, the people were like, what's my schedule for the day? Oh, I've been laid off. Like, that's so, that's so, like, tech apocalyptic that you found out you got laid off through an app? And not even the Zoom app? Like, that's the most humanizing way to get laid off through an app is Zoom. Imagine, what if you got like a Hinge notification that you got laid off? Like, that's how you found out, is like it like changed your profile for you. Like, it changed it from your job to unemployed. Let's start that. Hinge. Free ideas. I'm spitting your way. What is our topic today? Today we're doing hotel nightmares. I'm really loving standing right now. Like, I think it's because I've been sitting at work a lot because we literally have been doing nothing because most of the kids aren't there because the school year's almost over. So I've been sitting a lot, so I kind of just want to stand right now. So we're going to stand. I might move the stool, but I kind of like leaning on it, but I can't reach my mouse. But anyway, we're just going to keep hanging out and talking because I pulled stuff for tonight and we are going to look at it, but I'm really just in the mood to yap. Like, I am like on 1,000 right now and I really want to yap. Also, someone last week commented that it seemed like I hit the slopes right before going live. I have never hit the slopes in my life. I mean that literally. I've never gone skiing, and I mean that what you all are referencing to. Let me tell you what it is. It's the fucking Baja Blast. Because so a lot of times I go to Taco Bell and I get the frozen Baja Blast, but lately I've been getting the bottle and just pouring it over ice. So I think it's like more. Like, because when it's the slushy, I'm also drinking a lot of water because it's the frozen, it's ice, you know, there's a lot of ice in there. But when I'm drinking it like the bottle, it's like a Baja on the rocks. Exactly. So I think it's just like a lot more sugar and a lot more caffeine. No, I can handle it, and I'm having a great time. So someone said, did you drink a Celsius? So the interesting thing about Celsius is it makes me very quiet. Celsius does to me what I imagine Vyvanse does to other people. When I take Vyvanse, I had a prescription for a while to the person that just said I have ADHD. I don't know if that's true. Someone told me I did. It was a doctor. I don't think they knew what they were talking about. They asked me like 3 questions. I don't know. Something's going on for sure. Don't know what it is. But anyway, when I was taking Vyvanse, it literally turns me into like a demon, and it gives me such bad anxiety that I can't focus on anything. So it actually really has the reverse effect. But I always hear ADHD people talking about how their mind was super calm when they took like Adderall or Vyvanse. That's what Celsius does to me. Like, I'm not funny on Celsius. I just like want to do my work. Like, this is the best way I can describe me on Celsius. Normally, so like once a week, I stay late at work and make all my copies for the week because I don't like competing for the copier. I'd rather just do it all at once and be in there by myself. It's just like really overstimulating when like multiple people are talking and the copier's beeping. I just like can't. So I just go in there in an afternoon by myself. And normally I scroll on my phone. Like, I hit print. While it's printing, I scroll on my phone, and then I start stapling and making the little packets. When I drink Celsius, I will just stand there like this and watch the printer. Like, I'll just watch the printer print and be like, isn't that wild? Stimulants can affect ADHD that way, to be fucking honest. Yeah. I've just decided whatever's going on in my brain is none of my business, and I'm just going to live, and whatever. That's none of my business. I can't do anything about it, so whatever. I'm tired of spending $300 for people to tell me nothing. Kill me! And a lot of people, like, one time I was talking about this on TikTok, and people were saying that I was, like, anti-medical, and I was like, that's for me. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just tired of paying $300 for bad advice that's, like, they're not even listening to me, so I've just chosen to move on. And now I'm saving money, so it's a win-win. Caffeine makes me really chill, and I have ADHD. Caffeine does not make me chill, as evident of the way I'm acting right now. But anyway, now that we've been here for a full neurotypical, neurodivergent, neuro-whatever, that's what I'm in my neuro-whatever phase. Like, I don't know. What about you? I don't know. Like, something going on? Probably. Something going on with you? Probably. Maybe it's like the plastic in the water. I don't know. It's not my business. There's nothing I can do. So I'm going to be on the internet looking at hotel reviews, having a fun time. So real. Doctor's appointments, be like, do you drink water? Yeah. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? For those of you on the TikTok right now, come to Twitch because we're about to start looking at reviews of hotels that people have hated. And I want you to see the pictures because they're pretty gnarly. So anyway, what the hell are we doing here tonight? We are looking at hotel reviews. So I pulled some specific ones, and then I figured we can just like go, hold on, I meant to test this link in advance. Copy. And then I figured we can just like go and find new ones together. If you guys want to like tell me a hotel I should look up, whatever you want. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to make me log in because I didn't want to be like, here's my social security number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love the yap sesh. No, I'm here to yap. We are here yapping. This feels like a really fun FaceTime right now. It does. I'm here for this. So anyway, I wanted to say the stream is not to defame any business or individual. I tried to pick a lot of like chain places, but there are some like not chain places. So if you own one of these establishments, I'm sorry that like I'm yelling at you, but like I am reading the reviews of your establishment. So I think that has more to do with you than it does with me. So please don't sue me, but I don't think you could either. You know what I'm saying? My glass of rosé really fits the vibe. I want to love wine so much. Like I would love to be a wine girly, but I'm literally just not. I'm just not. Like it's not for me. I wish it was, but it's not. So, so this, I wanted to look at this list first. So hotel horrors, analyzing the worst hotels across the U.S. And this is just literally a random article that I found. Oh wait, I meant to do a poll about the new format. I can never type when I'm on stream because my keyboard at work is shaped differently. So like when I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I think I've said that before. I just get really self-conscious about it. Stream format. The slides on Nearpod this way with Google Doc link. Google Doc. Mix of both. Okay. I just put a poll in. What? He had a show called Hotel Hell. Typing in front of someone is never cute time. I'm so dysfunctional, literally. Pretty sure I have chronic pain, so I told my doctor, and she said it's in my muscles, it's fine, and to worry when the pain is in my bones. Okay, so, and also, Chris X Cross here from TikTok. So glad you're here, Chris. I'm glad you made the pipeline switch. So anyway, currently cooking fried rice. What are people talking about a roach? Anyway, sorry. I've been like literally so distracted tonight. But what I wanted to say about the bone muscle thing. So apparently, if your muscles are weak, so you're supposed to use your muscles to move around, like to walk and stuff. But if your muscles are weak, you're using your bones to move around. And then that can cause like problems later on because like it's more stress on your bones. Because I thought I had chronic back pain. Okay, a lot of people like the mix of both. Now I want to do another one. So I thought I had chronic back pain, but what it was is like certain muscles in my back were too weak to hold myself up because like, and when I started working out those specific muscles, it got a lot better. So like maybe try like targeted mobility exercises for like whatever hurts. And I really don't like your doctor saying that you shouldn't worry about pain. I feel like that's really not professional that they said that. I currently have mono, happy 1 week until graduating college to me, and my entire body hurts. Wish I could leave it. I hate that feeling. I have never once figured out how to access the polls. I need to like start watching people on Twitch so I can like tell you all these things because I really could not tell you. Do you prefer Nearpod, slides, Google Doc? There we go. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I see it now. It's the gardening. Interesting. I do prefer the Nearpod slides in a way, but this is a lot quicker. My brain just said it was a pop-up, so I ignored it. Mood. So let's get into this article, and let's try and like take a deep breath and have 1 ounce of focus in your life, Jesus. So, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Virginia Beach, Virginia have the worst hotels in America with 1 in 5 visitors leaving bad reviews. I'm going to copy and paste this and put it at the bottom of here so that if we have extra time at the end, see I put a section for random things I found online / you all sent me, we can go back to it. I was proud of myself for thinking of that section. And apparently Miami Beach, Florida and Montauk, New York have the worst hotel service based on TripAdvisor reviews. Miami has bad service in general. Miami is just like not a good service place. Like that's just kind of part of the thing there is places just don't have very good service unless you are paying like super top dollar and then the service is amazing. And that's part of why everywhere else has bad service because the super expensive places like pay so well that's where all the good people work. So like anywhere that's not super expensive, you're not going to have like as great of a staff because, you know, people are going to go where the money is. So here is a map. Oh, good. It's like all of America. Perfect. More about Myrtle Beach. Most common complaints in hotel rooms. Number 1 is the smell of smoking in rooms. 2 is not enough toilet paper. That's like very specific, but I can see where that would be very upsetting. Bed bugs, thin walls, poor service, broken or dirty toilets, third-party booking services. Do not book third-party. I'm going to tell you exactly what happens when you book third-party, and I'm in the know. My like first viral TikTok was about this. So basically, when you book through like Expedia, the hotel has zero information on you. 0, 0, 0. So what the hotel sees in their booking system is Expedia and then like a booking number, and that's it. So when you check in, that's why you have to have your Expedia booking number, and usually just like your name and ID is not enough. And hotel staff always get yelled at because people are like, I don't know my booking number, just like it's under my name. They literally cannot see shit. They don't have access to any of that. Literally any of that. And then because they don't have access to any information, they do those room assignments last, because like if you book through the hotel, they know how many people there are, like usually what, like if there's kids, whatever. So they're gonna book when they're placed. So like every night they have a list of who needs rooms, and then they have rooms, and they're just matching. Like that's what the front desk really does. They do a lot of other stuff too, but that's one thing. So if they don't have any information on you, you're their last priority. They're going to prioritize the people that they know what's going on with them. And because those people booked direct, and we will like want to reward good behavior. So always book directly with the hotel. Like just always do it. And then 99% of the time, it's going to be the same price, because Expedia looks like a better price. But then when you go in and actually get the fees and stuff, it usually works out to within like $5-10 of each other. So it's really, yes, third-party booking seems inherently predatory. It really is. It's like preying on people that don't really know how the industry works, which is like most people. I'll never stop booking with Costco travel. Sorry. That's valid. I have heard really good things about Costco. And I think because Costco has a whole travel thing set up, theirs works better. From what I've gathered, I've never worked front desk, but from what I've gathered, travel companies do share that information, and it's like a mutually beneficial relationship. Third-party booking does not. Can confirm as a former front desk employee. The third-party booking not only get assigned last, they often overbook the hotels, and we cannot cancel them. So if you cancel, you have to call the third party, and they do not offer refunds. That's the other thing. The hotel can't refund you for anything. They can't take money off if something goes wrong. Like, you have taken all of the power away from the people like controlling your vacation, essentially, when you didn't mean to do that. So I have heard better things about Costco rather than like Expedia, Kayak. Like those websites is mainly who I'm talking about. Travel agents usually are really good at their job, because the travel agent business is kind of dying. So the ones that are still around like are actually providing a service. So what are other things? Moving on from third-party booking. Musty smells, black mold, broken hair dryers. I never use hair dryers. All for an 86-cent saving. Exactly. Wrong rooms. That has happened, not to me, but I think it was my dad that it happened to. That's crazy to me that they can just give you a key to the wrong room and like you could kill that person and we don't even know. Cold air. That's the opposite of a problem. I love that 17 is blood stains. Rude's. I'm glad that Rude's staff is above blood stains though. That's good to know. Like we said, Miami Beach has the worst service. New York is up there. Vegas is up there. South Padre Island, Texas. I feel like maybe there's one really bad hotel that kind of skewed that. So this is a Reddit forum. I run a popular... Get away from here, Gmail. I run a popular forum for the worst motels in North America. I need the absolute worst motels in Florida. I'm not talking bad. I'm talking squalor. And they said the Dutch Motel. And I haven't really looked at any of this in advance. So this is the Dutch Motel in Tampa. I organized this by city, but it looks like Tampa's coming in hottest. Where'd it go? So, overview. Oh, is this just a house? What's happening here? This is a house. I'm very confused. Are we about to, like, find a murder? What is this? Oh my god, and there's a sexual offender that lives there? I'm skipping this one. This is why I can't be on Reddit. Bye. Immediately no, I don't want to delve into this true crime. I almost put in the title no true crime because I didn't want people to think this was me talking about like murders happening in hotels. I'll fix it next time, CBS. Are we monetizing YouTube now, mother? We always have been, but a lot of my videos get demonetized because of the content and because of copyright and stuff. I want to see the 5-star reviews on this if there's any. So the top 10 dirtiest hotels in America. Tropicana Resort Hotel, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Loving that mold. Oh, I don't like this list. Why are people so bad at writing lists? Not the bed bugs. That is not a motel. That's Getty Images. These articles are not good. Let's get to the reviews. Flop. So I wanted to start with Tampa because I just feel like Tampa screams white trash, even though I do love it there and would probably move there. I love Tampa, Florida, which like, I don't know what that says about me. So starting off strong with the Roadway Inn Fairgrounds Casino. Love the name. So creative. This has 1.5 stars. So let's go ahead and get into our reviews here. So 99 of the reviews qualified it as terrible. I live there and it is trash. I may need to pause snack time. Never stayed at a good Soup Rate. What's your most popular monetized one so we can just press play and leave it on repeat? I don't know. A lot, I think. So the Fire Festival one had a lot. Sister Wives had a lot. The Duggars, John and Kate +8, those all had a lot. So back to the Roadway Inn in Tampa, Florida. The nastiest Choice hotel I've ever stayed at. This place is a disgrace to the Choice brand. Checked in for 2 nights, tried to argue with the front desk through a porthole. That's so unserious. I'll be going back to the Comfort and Quality Inns. Might end up sleeping in the service truck. Door had been gymmed multiple times. Wall marker has drawn on it. Both sides of bathroom door is disgusting. Bathtub drain not cleaned. Old soap in the corner. Sink cabinet is broken. Don't stay here. Should have paid an extra $51 at the Comfort. Wonder if the CEO of Choice knows about Roadway's condition. Room stinks. AC is nasty. Needs to be cleaned. I feel like he just put his phone on like voice to text and like just really went in like and just started talking. My fave stream of yours that I've seen 2+ times is the Paula Deen one. Oh my god, I loved the Paula Deen one. So these are the photos that this individual provided with us. Let's just start looking through the traveler photos. Absolutely loving the trash corner. Love that. Love the carpeting coming off of the walls. It's a horrible place. Very dirty. You will regret every moment you spend in this place. Bugs, spiders, and dust you wish you hadn't booked here. I feel like I am the fool and idiot. You will spend your whole time outside. Bring back literacy. Like, the whole time outside, this terrible place. It's like hell to me. Oh, Omar's going through it. I've been to hotels and motels all over the world, but this place ranks. That's a long sentence. And anyways, I just started blasting. I've been to hotels and motels all over the world, but this place ranks the lowest of the low. I've been to some places that many people may describe as being third world. He had to let us know he's woke. He's like, I've been places. So just so you know, I'm not a diva. Just so you know. Let me see your passport. But even my experiences, those places outrank this dump. Don't even know where to begin. Their 800 reservation system messed up what location I requested and told me they would not be able to change the reservation because the nightly rate I was quoted for was for a non-cancellation room. Got to the hotel and check-in sign on the front door says we'll be back in a few minutes. I waited out there for 15 minutes. Checking in 2 very good-looking girls. God damn it. I was on your side. At least he's being nice, but like... I knew this stream would be good because we'd be interacting with the public, and the public is crazy. Ooh, first time chat, Tunabashi, welcome. We're glad you're here. And yeah, creep alert. We should have a emote for that. Remember when I used to make emotes? Anyway, checking in, two very good-looking girls at the front desk was probably the only glimmer of light in an oasis of tragedy. That is like creep alert, but let's pocket that compliment. Because if a man walked up to me and said, "You're an oasis, you're a glimmer of light in an oasis of tragedy," I'd be like, "Oh my God, all right, Shakespeare." You know what I mean? Like, I think we can separate the art from the artist on that one. I specifically told the customer service rep, under no circumstances should I have a smoking room or one that has ever been a smoking room. I got the latter. The latter means the second one, I think. The room smelled gross, like they tried to mask years of smoke with minutes of fresh air. Gross, gross, gross. Not even enough words to describe the filth. I planned to check in at the nights that I had originally requested, but decided against it after spending one night in the House of Horrors. Not the flooring. Not the sink falling apart. Stop. Ew. Look at all the cobwebs and the bugs. This place is nasty. Oh my God. Look at the bugs in the cup. The dramatics. Opening up my second Baja Blast of the day for the stream. That's what I'm talking about. So, roaches. I travel all around the country and usually stay at not expensive motels. I'm not picky if the price is low, but this one was the worst ever. Sheets worn out and they're like 10 years old and don't stay on the mattress, so you wake up with a dirty mattress instead of a sheet. Ugh. 2 small flat pillows and 1 old small towel for 2 people. What was plentiful was roaches. In the morning, a glass on the table was full of baby roaches, at least a dozen of them. But manager Bobby said he has a certificate from the pest control company. I moved to Red Roof nearby, which felt like the Hyatt after this roach hole. Stay away. That is so nasty. Ugh. This person is reviewing the wrong place. Absolutely incredible. Nights in complaint reference. This is what is it called? The Roadway Inn Fairgrounds Casino, bitch. Get your reviews straight. The mattresses, oh my God, and people are getting bed bugs here. I just know it. Oh, these people are fleeing Hurricane Matthew. That sucks. Cigarette holes in the sheets. Yikes on bikes. Ugh. Okay, we're moving on from this one. This is the Economy Inn, also in Tampa, Florida. This one has less reviews. It only has 18. But let's go ahead and get into it. 7 excellent and 10 terrible. So interesting. Dump, stay away, worst hotel I've ever been to, so bad they closed it down. Oh, I guess this place is closed down. This person said it's great. They probably work there and had to write that for their job. Enjoy your stay, bugs are included. Great rooms, newly renovated. These people had to have been getting paid because look, she lives in Tampa, Florida, I think, and the other one lived in Ocala, which is not that far, so maybe they work there. Interesting. This is the Park Motel. Loving the sheets. Love those bedspreads. Very, very, very traditional. 3 men came in with a key and robbed my son. Double booked room. What the fuck? Okay, let's get into it. When the hurricane is better, it looks like a crime scene. So my son stayed at the Park Motel. Just before 7 a.m., 3 men entered his room with a key and robbed him of the only thing he had out. Then they tossed the extra key on the bed. It sounds like the hotel is double booking rooms, as it may be a rent by the hour kind of dump. The hotel held a $5 deposit for the key, so this has been a problem before. The manager does not see any reason to change or switch out the locks when one goes missing. He was verbally given the price of $60, but was charged $80 plus a $5 key deposit. They refunded the $5 key deposit, but refused to refund the extra because he stayed in the room. The manager said it wasn't their fault people came into the room and doesn't see a need to change the locks. The place was so bad he left his belongings in his truck down the street and slept on top of the bed cover in his clothes. They were blown away by roaches and filthy sheets that burned his skin. Jesus. The drop ceiling in the bathroom was held up with duct tape, and there was rust on the drop ceiling and anything else metal. He said the refrigerator was full of rust. Stay away. That is insane. She didn't even post the pics of what she was talking about, though. Moderately disappointed at that. I'm sleeping in my car before staying there. No, for real. I will join a Planet Fitness just to have somewhere to go for the remainder of the 24 hours. That's like a good life hack, maybe. I just thought of that. Like, if you are like stranded in a city and you don't have anywhere to go, but you have money, join a 24-hour gym. You can deal with it later. Like, you can deal with it later. Like, again, this is not a budget hack. This is like a weird circumstance hack. Join a 24-hour gym. At least you have somewhere like safe to go. Rent a U-Haul, another great option. Dirty with bugs everywhere, bed bugs and prostitutes. Yikes. Hope those women are okay. I have to sneeze. It's like stuck, I feel it. I stayed at the Park Motel in a conference with a friend. We paid for 2 nights. We went to bed at 9 p.m. and for 2 hours I was unable to sleep because I was itching so bad. I was afraid I was allergic to the sheets or the soap, but when I finally went to the bathroom, I saw I was covered in bug bites. I pulled back my blanket and saw a live bug. Oh my god, I'm gonna vomit. I woke up my friend and we looked some more and found an even bigger one. These are definitely bed bugs. I captured it with a tissue and took it to the man behind the desk. He simply said sorry and gave us a new room. We did not want to stay at this hotel and demanded a refund, but he would not give it to us. We agreed to stay in another room after checking the sheets thoroughly. He refunded our second day the next morning. I saw him go into our original room with a squirt bottle. I don't believe he really solved the problem with whatever he sprayed. Also, while changing rooms, we saw a prostitute exiting a room and she asked us if we knew where she could find work. She's just trying to make it out here. Like, it's tough under capitalism in Tampa, Florida in 2011. Like, I mean, I'm sensing a hint of judgment in your voice, and I'm going to need you to not judge the women, because you are also at this motel. Let's not forget that. Her pimp, we assumed, was waiting downstairs. I do not recommend this hotel at all. We traveled on business. She was also traveling on business, and she asked you a businesswoman question. She's literally a businesswoman. Bedbugs. And then I wanted to look at what Yelp has to say about this situation. So, these are all good reviews. Okay, there we go. Worst hotel in Tampa. Extended stay, America. Let me open these in new tabs. Motel 6. Okay, I guess we're looking at this one first. Now I'm itchy. I know, I'm feeling itchy. This is what is this? Eckno Lodge, Busch Gardens, Tampa. Has anyone been to Busch Gardens? I've never been there. This could be a nice, very old property, blah, 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 long-ass reviews. Love that. Very gorgeous. Let's just look at the pictures. Breakfast is currently not being served. It's always not being served. Ew. This place is sad. It's giving depression. So God, Yelp, they really be writing the reviews. Wish I could give it no stars. What about Extended Stay America, Tampa North Airport? See all 87 photos? No, I want to see review photos. I don't want to see what corporate bullshit y'all have going on up there. 30 years traveling, never seen a worse motel. Oh my God, not the giant stain. Why'd you take the sheets off? Now I feel like I need to take the sheets off. Are there blood stains at like most motels? Mold. It seems like mold is a very common one. Mold seems to be a very common issue in the community. This is a weird setup for a hotel room. I absolutely do not like that. What is this? The rep called me and expressed that since I'm arriving at midnight, I need to prepay for tonight's room. What the hell? To find out no wash clothes. I think she means cloths. You have to wait for maid service until the morning to wash them. I paid for my room, blah, blah, blah. Seems just like bad service and very weird. Huh. Okay, so this seems odd. So the night started out nice, rooms looking really nice for the price, and then came the night laying over us like a dark blanket of gloom. Oh my God. Bringing the loudest and most annoying bunch of people Tampa Bay has to offer. They had it all. Barking dog as I heard a fly fart barked at the top of his lungs. Rowdy group of younger people that could not have stopped door slamming and top of your young's yelling contest. Last but not least, this was all the way up until, well, why are they still doing it at 4:50 a.m.? Tried to contact the front desk. You think he picked up? Nope, because that would be called being an adequate employee. But just getting by. So I will not be telling my friends nor my enemies, because as much as I hate a few of my enemies with the abstrong hate that even they don't deserve this crap show. So staff or whoever is reading this, do your job. Some people really be going in. Edgar Allan Poe is on Yelp. Yelp brings out the authors. That's why I did a mix of Yelp and TripAdvisor. Was in this room for 6 to 8 hours when roaches ran me out of the room. I'm not talking 1 to 5 roaches. 1 to 5 is a crazy range. Ew. They're just your roommates. You didn't know? So moving on to Birmingham, Alabama. I went with Birmingham because Birmingham is a really old city and I wanted to do a more rural area, but there's really not that many hotels in rural areas. So I went with a city that is surrounded by rural areas. So this is the Travelers Rest Motel in Birmingham. Oh, this one only has 2 reviews. $45, not the best hotel. If I had the option again, I would not stay here. Hotel exterior looks very nice for a budget hotel, but when you walk into the room, it's a totally different story. It smelled of cigarette smoke, filthy, worst place I've ever been. I want to see pictures of this place. Travelers Rest Motel in Birmingham, Alabama. Did I already put a link on here with pictures of it? Look at me. Look at me. Yep. Oh, they have more Google reviews. That's why I put that on here. I want to see the pictures. View all photos. There we go. I love the way you say rule. Am I saying it wrong? Oh my God. I forgot why this is on here. The rule drawer. Stop. Stop making that of me. Hold on. I have 2 Google Chromes open right now. Which one can y'all see? Okay, that one. The rules. I told y'all, going through reviews, like, they're so Lana Del Rey coded, this couple. So one, I don't know, I like the bedspread. I know everyone hates it, and there's that weird thing on the back of it, but I've seen worse. And then, that's a lot. We're just going to skip on past these photos. The photo shoot. Lynn is crushing it. Lynn is crushing it. Can I just say, like, real recognize real. Was that a tornado? I don't know. Look at Lynn. Lynn said, we in Birmingham. We outside. We in Birmingham. This is so funny. Like, period. Let us know, Lynn. Let us know. She looks amazing. This is like me with Amazon reviews. I wonder if Lynn does this for all her reviews. The matching boots and the belt. I hope she finds this. If anyone knows this woman, please send this to her. Like, period, Lynn. Lynn said, oh, bitch, I'm in the Travelers Rest Motel, Birmingham, Alabama, and this is my man. What do y'all know about that? What do y'all know about the Travelers Rest Motel in Birmingham, Alabama? Because let me tell you, Lynn knows. Lynn is there. Is Lynn affiliated with our previous businesswoman in the hallway? Is the man alive? He's fine. He's literally fine. Canadians wish they looked that good in a suit. His name is definitely Toby. Lynn's having fun. Like, tell me Lynn is not a good time. Tell me y'all could not get down with Lynn. Lynn is the type of girl that, like, you meet her at, like, your coworker's bachelorette party. Like, you have to go to a bachelorette party. You don't know anyone there except the bride. Lynn shows you the time of your life. Like, you and Lynn are like this afterwards. You and Lynn kill someone together. You and Lynn, you do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lynn is going shot for shot with you. Lynn's showing you a good time. You don't meet her. She meets you. She's an icon. She is the legend, and she is the moment. I want to smoke a cig on the porch with Lynn. Lynn. So anyway, I give it 5 stars for Lynn, because, like, the stairs, you know she made Toby take that picture. You know. For those of you on TikTok, you have to come to Twitch. We're looking at motel reviews, and a lot of people are having photo shoots at their motel and putting it in the reviews. She's coming for Samantha Brown. Stop, not Samantha Brown. Let's keep going in Birmingham. I'm loving Birmingham so far. So the Sun Inn. This one only has one review on TripAdvisor. What did they say? This place is the worst. There's cigarette burns in the covers, and every night someone is arguing or shooting. Would never recommend anyone stay here. Let's check it out. The Sun Inn in Birmingham. Birmingham, Alabama. At least Lynn is there. Oh, hell yeah. 126 Google reviews. Let's get this money. From visitors. I want to see from visitors. Oh my god, are they uploading? It said 100. Oh, those aren't photos. Those are just reviews. Okay. Interesting. Interesting photos so far. The Sun Inn appears that it is not really the place to be. Ran down motel, bad area. I want more photos. Like, I want more photos like Lynn. Like, how do we find more icons like Lynn? Let's go to Las Vegas. I feel like Las Vegas is very self-explanatory. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in Las Vegas. Okay, 32 traveler photos. That's what I'm talking about. This is the Super 8 by Wyndham in Las Vegas. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, starting off strong, this coffee looks pretty disgusting. That review is not in English. Unfortunately, I do not speak French. Love when everything is out of order. Absolutely love that. Why would something be in order when it could be out of order? Oh my god, this is hilarious. We are delighted to provide you all with guest room amenities for the use during your stay. If you would like to purchase any of the items, please see the prices and inquire at the front desk. Any items removed from the room or damaged will be charged to the credit card or taken out of the deposit. Television, $300. Remote, $20. Coffee maker, $150. Hairdryer, $50. Telephone, $50. Lamps, $100. Circled. Ashtrays, $5. Not a bad deal. Towels, $10. Ice buckets, $20. The iron is $50. Pretty steep if you ask me. Oh my god, not the black feet from the dirty floor. Appreciate the price list. I love their transparency. They're like, if you steal, this is how much we're going to charge you. Not the door lock being broken. That's extremely embarrassing. Moving on to another Vegas hotel. The Nevada Hotel and Casino. Oh, this one only has 5 reviews. This place must be old. Price fraud. Don't love that. Poor customer service. Rundown hotel on the Strip. Oh my god, my contact is like doing gymnastics right now. That's so ideal for us. I kind of want to watch a YouTube video. Would you guys be into a YouTube video? Let's find something to watch. I'm tired of reading. I want to see things. Like, I want to have enrichment time in my enclosure. Terrible hotel. Let's see what happens here. I stayed in the worst rated hotel in my city. Oh, the worst hotels on Hotel Hell, Gordon Ramsay.
And this 5:30 I do.
To get to the next hotel. I'm gonna be so mad if this is something that's not that and you bamboozled me. Okay.
When this thing reads 30, it indicates that it's...
Trigger warning to everything. Just trigger warning for literally. She's like taking Xanax every day and is just living her life. Like, her husband bought this hotel she doesn't want to deal with. She's like, fuck it. Violins on the table. Fuck it. Almond manager. Make him pay $300 for these weird ass dresses. You didn't have to touch the entire thing. Does anyone else have any Hotel Hell clips they want to send me? Let me look at what else we found on Terrible Hotel. Worst rated hotel, Circus Hotel in Las Vegas. Oh, I think this was on one of our lists, so let's watch it.
So behind me is the Circus Hotel here in Las Vegas.
We probably won't watch the whole
back
thing.
In the 60s. Some say it's not a very nice hotel anymore. It's still very popular with families. The dealings that went on here with the mob inspired the movie Casino. It still has one of the biggest big tops in the world. It has an indoor fun fair, and it's also supposed to be haunted. It's got some very interesting reviews on TripAdvisor. Terrible air freshener everywhere to cover up the stale smell. Everything feels dirty, even in my room. Like the whole hotel is covered in a layer of filth.
I stayed at Circus. Oh, don't forget Lynn. Okay, let's look at Lynn before we do this. So we're not going to look at everything on Lynn because I do. Okay, so like this is going to sound crazy, but just this is how my brain works. I think about like if I was Lynn and I opened this, how would I feel? So everyone be nice to Lynn, and Lynn has a lot of photos, and like I would feel weird with like 173 people all looking at photos that I'd posted online, but she did literally post them to Google reviews. So we are going to look, but just know like this isn't going to be everything we do, just because I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of parasocial, and like it's just a very like black mirror to be looking at someone. So what I will say is like Lynn is getting around. Like Lynn is getting around. Look at her. She seems like she's really popular around these areas. So it seems like most of the hotels that she's at, she is having fun. Little invasive, right? Like just a little bit. Here, let me copy these links and put them aside. A little invasive, just a smidge. So I'm just going to invade a smidge, and then we're going to keep it pushing. But since you asked, so here's more of the Birmingham, Alabama trip. It seems like the same thing. Got some bikini pics going on. Seems like she's smiling and just having the time of her life is really what I'm gathering. Got some mirror selfies. Here's a bunch that we just looked at. There's more that appear to be taken at the same place. More with her man. It looks like she's at Walmart reviewing the Walmarts. Gigi's Cupcakes. Like, Lynn is an icon. That I do stand by. No, they're not all hotels. There's also like food places in Walmart and whatever this like pool water park thing is. Lynn seems like she's a reviewer. She leaves lots of reviews. So shout out to Lynn. The reviews keep the world going. So let's get back to the Circus Motel.
Bugs in the room were the least of our problems. The tub would not drain, so we had to shower in ankle-high water. The wood rot was so bad in the bathroom that there was a 3-inch hole in the wall. The room was not worth $200 a night. Just don't. Pay the extra money and stay elsewhere. So, some interesting reviews. It is still an amazing, classic Vegas hotel. I'm going to stay here for the night. I'm going to check out the pool, the circus, the fairground, and hopefully no bed bugs. Come on.
Let's see. Hate contacts. It's the only time of the week I wear
on the floor.
Not the glass on the floor.
Something splattered there. Stay at the walls. That don't look safe, does it?
Oh my god, this is so gross. Not the pallets in the hallway. Stop.
I don't think this carpet has been ever cleaned.
I have been to Vegas.
It is really filthy.
I like Vegas.
First thing you notice about the Circus Hotel is the entrance, right? All the big casinos on the strip have an amazing entrance. Circus, though, just kind of feels like, well, it's a car park.
Yeah, like it's giving airport.
Yes, it does look old, but it's still one of the old retro casinos on the strip.
Honestly, they just need good landscaping.
Because it looks brilliant.
That's all it needs. It could be a lot better.
So there's a big problem at the moment with check-in. There is long delays.
Ooh.
I think it's around about an hour. So
Yikes.
I'm going to walk around the hotel first before I check out my room.
I love that he's British. It adds to the vibe. It really does. I feel like this angle is very tall. Is this how normal people see when they walk?
Stale, dirty carpet kind of smell. The carpet looks like it hasn't been changed in a while.
I don't love gambling though. It's not fun to me.
Here. There's some good old classic ones.
I've stayed at Circus like 5 times. It's really as bad as everyone says.
Look at this. Right, let's go up here because this is where the circus happens, and they do daily shows. And
that's kind of cool.
Just up there.
I'm gonna be honest. The circus part is kind of cool. I wouldn't stay there, but I would go to the circus part. I'm intrigued.
And it's great to see that Circus still continues the theme of the circus acts. They do
That's
a few
cool.
shows a day. I was lucky enough to see one, and the seats actually are very similar to what you would get in primary school. And this area just is extremely dirty. And this is unique in Vegas. It's a carousel that has got slot machines in it.
That's
and
cool.
I think you can see it is moving just very slowly.
That's awesome.
Here is a place where all the kids
I like
would
it
love
so
to
far.
spend hours on end spending your money. Still has that circus vibe to it though. There's any balloon to win.
I'll go to a show, exactly.
It's an Arabian derby, look. Just like being back in England.
Just like back in England, it does add to the vibe. We're watching hotel reviews and
Still love the theme though, of all
Hotel
the
Hell.
circus stuff and all the carnival rides all around the edge. It's weird, you don't feel like you're in Las Vegas.
Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit. I want to see weird things. This was a highly replayed part.
So the food court up here.
Looks fun. Kid gambling and adult gambling
It's like a
under
shopping
one roof.
centre where you can
Oh,
get-
that's weird. It's like a mall.
There's a Burger
Why is
King
there a
up here,
Popeyes?
Popeyes.
I kind of want Popeyes right now.
Not much else really. Right, gonna head into the theme park. So all this is a bit more updated.
Yeah, that looks good. Alright, I think I'm kind of getting the point. I want him to get to, like, rooms and stuff.
So this is the Adventure Dome.
Damn. $100 for a fast pass at the Circus Hotel in Las Vegas? That's insane.
When I was last here, actually, you could pay per ride.
$60? Did he just say it costs $60? That's insane. Should be free if you're staying there.
Is their roller coaster.
All right, let's look at some of the YouTube videos that you all sent. Are these Hotel... What's this show? Hotel Hell? Is that what it's called? That video, the most ridiculous moments, was from Salty Haws. Or Salty... Oh, it's Salty Halls, I think. Anyway, this next one is from Danny Doozy. So, let's get into it. Gordon shuts down roach-infested kitchen. Trigger warning bugs.
In the kitchen.
Oh, I've seen this, and I actually can't handle the amount of bugs. I'm so sorry, but I literally can't watch that. It's absolutely horrific. I'm so sorry, but I love you for submitting it, but I actually can't handle that right now. So this is from a Quick Trip parking lot, a Quick Trippy parking lot, I think. Does he mean that he's fucking Robert, or like, it's fucking Robert, you know? So that was from a Quickie Trip parking lot. They have a couple more for us. Love the representation you're bringing to the chat for Gordon Ramsay.
Tonight on Hotel Hell, I'm trying to breathe life back into...
Oh, this is the whole one? Let me watch the other one that you sent, since we've already seen a couple clips from this guy. We probably won't watch the whole thing, but we
We've
can watch
been
part of
brewing
it.
great beer for nearly 2 centuries. Yingling, the oldest
Oh, is this the
brewery
same
in
thing?
America.
I think this is the same
Tonight
thing.
on Hotel Hell.
Okay. Let me look at this one. This is from Loud Mads. I will say these people have incredible confidence. What gets me... Am dipping this show? Do you mean digging? I don't know. Anyway, what gets me is the people... Oh my god, this is so unrelated, but we have to watch some of this. I'm so sorry. I'm obsessed with this episode. Let's watch the full episode of the karaoke, and then we'll finish off with Amy's Baking Company. Amy's Baking Company is literally the best episode out there that there is. We strayed so far tonight, but I'm having a really good baking company. And this stream is not for the YouTubers. I'm so sorry to my YouTube people, but we were just in the mood to have enrichment time in our enclosure, so we're frickin' watching TV. I'm gonna go ahead and turn TikTok off because there's only 9 people there. But this is Amy's Baking Company. We have veered so far from the plot. This is not about hotels even, but this is, in my opinion, one of the most important pieces of media of our time. I think that if I had to put something in a time capsule, it would be this specific episode. Wife guy. Like, he's like, I'm standing by my wife's cooking. Like, he is obsessed with her. I will give them that. Is like, he is truly obsessed with her. Like, she can do no wrong in his eyes. And he should not have invested $1 million into this. But, like, that's a husband. I agree. Where it's no seats. You just come in and pick up your things, and you can submit custom orders online, and she should never talk to anyone. That is where we will call it for tonight. I am so sorry to the YouTubers that this was probably so short and we like completely veered from what we were talking about. But thank you for being here. I'm not sure what we're doing next week, so I usually post on Instagram once I decide on a topic, but most of you all will probably already follow me there. Thank you for being here again. Have a great night. Loved the reaction vibes tonight. I will see you next week. Love you so much. And school will be over in like 2 weeks, and then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming.